Now I'm gonna have to get a bite of that. No, I don't want no icing. She over here sinning. And including me in her sin.
I'm doing what I deserve for having to be overstimulated in Walmart.
Home, I got my mini loaf pans. I'm definitely gonna do the bread. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it all tonight. So, stay tuned. Alright, so here's Iggy, our fig tree. I believe this is year, I can be sure, but loaded with figs this year. This thing has grown so much, produced from the very first time that we got it, and I still don't know the variety because I can't remember. The little tag got thrown away. But anyway, on our way out earlier, I noticed me and Ty both made a beeline for it. We noticed there was a bunch of figs, so I'm gonna harvest what's ready. I don't know if I'm gonna be taking them to market or not, but I'm gonna harvest them. So I'm gonna get you guys set up over here, and we'll just speed through this and listen to some nice music. The mosquitoes and the gnats are so bad. If you see me slapping myself, it's not because I'm angry at myself. It's not. It's, oh my gosh. I had mentioned earlier that I needed to make sure that I got the tent cover off of the tent metal to get it washed, and I had delegated that assignment to Jared, and he was taking care of that, as well as getting the things that could be loaded on the trailer overnight that could stay, like the tables, the chairs, the tent, stuff like that. He was handling getting that loaded up, and so you'll see him come through because a lot of the stuff is on the front of our property, but the trailer was parked on the back, so he really got his steps in that day. Here we go. That's what we got. Now I could sell these. Well, some of them have a little marks on them, so I'll probably just, you know, eat those myself. But I could take these and make something with it instead. I think that's one way to spread the wealth a little bit, but we'll see. This mosquito is so bad. It's terrible. Oh. Huh? Yeah, put it in the kitchen. Alright, one of our projects is underway. We have our watermelon bread, doing them in the mini loaves, and it's really cool. The batter tastes good, so we'll see if the bread does as well. And I just love the way it looks. Like, you can see the red. I did add some red dye, and then the black raisins will be like the seeds. It's really cute. I love it. I love it. That watermelon bread came out so surprisingly delicious. It was just so good, and now it has to be a staple. Every year I'm gonna have to take a watermelon and make watermelon bread. But that night I actually was up till after 1 o'clock. When I went to bed, Ty was still up working, and she was doing some projects to make sure she had what she needed to feel like she can make the most that she can make from the market for the following day. I just getting you up to date as to where we are in the stream of time. Went to bed about 1 a.m., got up late, and it just became crazy and wild from that point on. So much has like gone wrong already this morning that is crazy. I actually started last night. Well, technically it was this morning. I realized that one of my feature products, my watermelon finishing salt, was not going to be finished. Go figure. Because it took a lot longer than the recipe suggested for our dehydrator to dehydrate the watermelon. So we're going to have that at some point. And then from being up so late and then getting up so early, there was issues with waking and staying alert until we finally got started. And our market starts at 8 o'clock. It is, what time is it, y'all? 8:03. It's 8:03 and we're just literally pulling out of the farm now. So the market manager's like, y'all still coming? Yeah, baby, we coming. We coming. So we're about 4 minutes away from the watermelon eating contest for it to start.
Guess what? 3 minutes until the watermelon eating contest will begin.
So the watermelon eating contest was absolutely adorable. Like, I loved it. It was so awesome. I was not able to talk with all the parents about whether or not it was okay to use the footage. So what I did do is get a photo with the winner from the children's group, which was like up to age 15, I believe. And this is him here. He did such a good job. And he was so modest about winning too. So we got to the market at 8:13, I think it was. And one of the reasons why it's really important to be there early is because our regular customers know the schedule. They know when we're supposed to be there. They know we can't make a sale at 7:59. All sales have to be made at 8 and after. So the early birds are there early, right? They're waiting for the 8 o'clock the market is open ring to happen, you know. And when we got there, sure enough, the market was open and it was full of traffic. And so Chelsea, our social media manager, had to literally walk in front of our SUV that was pulling our trailer with both of our tent set up. And she had to just kind of clear the way. And then behind her was Jared walking just to make sure nobody got hit, you know, that it was safe for the pedestrians, the customers. Well, that would make a headline, right? Said, well, we know how to make an entrance. But it was that bit embarrassing. I hate being late, and this was just one of those things that it was unavoidable. Given the circumstances, we did the best we could. And also, we were working with one vehicle for the first time. transporting everything on one with the trailer. It was a lot. It was really a lot. But it ended up being the best market that we have participated in as far as earnings are concerned. So that was refreshing, and that made it better. But boy, it was so hot, y'all. It was so hot. And Terry was very helpful behind the scenes. You will seldomly see him on camera because he doesn't care for having his photo or video taken, but every now and then he'll give in to my pestering. But this particular day was not one of those days that I even had a chance to really think about it. There's not a lot of footage on here about the market itself, because of being behind. It just threw my whole routine off of even taking photos of our own table, visiting other vendors, and just building the repertoire among them and with the community. It just felt that particular day. But I'm hoping that this coming Saturday we'll be able to get you more footage from some of the other vendors there with their permission, and be able to give them a shout out as well. The only reason any market is successful, the market managers do a lot of organizing, the social media managers do a lot of putting the word out there, but unless the vendors show up, there's nothing. You know, the more tents and excitement that a person sees from the highway as they're driving by, it piques their curiosity, and they want to go, what's that? Even if they had no idea there was a farmer's market, all of the white tents and the colorful shirts of people walking by, and maybe even hearing music or seeing balloons or something like that, food trucks and stuff, it draws people in. And so we can't be successful without each other. So I like to give my fellow vendors a shout out for fighting the heat with us between the months of May, June, and July. The southern heat is killer. Okay, so we try to stay hydrated, and we often visit other tents and partake of their goodies, and just have a good time, because community is really what these markets are all about. All right, so I am going to conclude the video here for today, and the next video I'm going to do my best to get some more clips in of some of the things that we're going to be doing, our setup. If I can get my tripod set up, if we're not running behind, I will get it going and let you see how we set everything up, 2 tents, and how we do it rather quickly, and also the takedown. The getting everything put up after the fact is really one of the parts that I hate the most. It's like going grocery shopping and then having to put everything up, and then being too tired to cook, and then so you order. It's just like that. You're just so tired at the end of all of it. Market days are usually only market days. There's nothing else that's usually happening here. So I'll try to get a little bit more footage of that part in for you, so you can really kind of get a grasp on it. I'm not wanting to discourage anybody that wants to do their local farmers markets, whether you're doing it as a craft vendor, you're doing food, you're doing a food truck, or if you're going to sell some of your eggs or produce from your own home. I just want you to understand what is involved. And if I can communicate that to you through these series of videos, then my job has been successfully completed. Okay? Alright, so remember, grow big from home. Don't forget to subscribe so you can make sure that you get all the notifications for our videos. And we'll see you right here in humid, hot Zone 9A, Dothan, Alabama, on the next video.